Hey, what is up guys, Bogus Danger here, back with another video. On today's episode, we've got our hands on this GTX 1050 Ti. This one specifically is from Gigabyte. So what is the little brother pack in here? It's got 768 cores, 4 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory on a 128-bit bus. This card was released back in October 25th of 2016. This almost makes it a 10-year-old card. As far as what display outputs we have on this card, we've got a buttload of HDMIs, 1 display port, and 1 DVI port. As far as the TDP, we got a 75 watt TDP, and I've actually seen this card pull a little bit more power, and it only requires 1 6-pin connector. This guy right here will be paired to a Ryzen 9 9900X and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. Let's go chuck this little brother in my computer and see what this guy's got. Starting the video off with some Valorant, we have this at 1440p at medium settings. We got an average of 262 FPS, got a minimum of 186 FPS, and a maximum of 347 FPS. This was a very solid experience even for a card that's low power like this one. You could definitely play this game pretty well with this card, even at this resolution. We got Fortnite fired up here. We have it at 1440p with the medium settings. And we got a respectable 114 FPS average, got a minimum of 81 FPS and a maximum of 145 FPS. This was a very solid experience even for this card, and it looked pretty good too. Here we go, we have some Doom. We have it at 1080p with the medium and high settings, a mixture of the two, and we got an average of 76 FPS, got a minimum of 31 FPS, that's when I press the record button, and we got a maximum of 616 FPS, which is absolute cap. But I gotta say, this was a solid experience, wasn't bad, definitely very playable, and it looked pretty good too, I must say. Recently decided to get some Borderlands 3, so we're gonna fire it up on this graphics card. We have it at 1080p with medium settings, and we got an average of 69 FPS, a minimum of 19 FPS absolutely when things got hectic, and a maximum of 555 FPS. That's just what the benchmark shows. I gotta say, this was a solid experience even for this card. Put some Call of Duty Cold War on this. We have it at 1080p with the medium and low settings, a mixture of them. We got an average of 45 FPS, a minimum of 21 FPS, and a maximum of 64 FPS. And this thing struggled a little bit, I must say. It was definitely a playable experience. This game definitely pushed this graphics card pretty hard. Yes, we really did fire up some Cyberpunk on this graphics card. We have it at 900p with low settings, and we averaged 43 FPS, got a minimum of 25 FPS, and a maximum of 482, which is absolute bullshit. But anyways, the game kind of looked mid. It wasn't the greatest experience. It definitely was playable, but I don't recommend playing this game on this card. We fired up some Witcher 3. This is the new game. We have it at medium and high settings, a mixture of it, and we got an average of 46 FPS, a minimum of 28 FPS, and a maximum of 71 FPS. This wasn't a terrible experience. It was alright, but it's Witcher and it wasn't too bad. Got my favorite game fired up right here, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We have it at 1440p with medium settings, and we got a respectable 62 FPS average, a minimum of 36 FPS, and a maximum of 87 FPS. It looked pretty good, it ran pretty decent, definitely very playable. I had a good time playing this on this card. Got Overwatch 2 going now. We have it at 1440p with the medium and high settings, and we got an average of 87 FPS, a minimum of 40 FPS, and a maximum of 106. Pretty solid gameplay, definitely no competitive gameplay, but it was definitely more than playable, I gotta say, and it looked pretty decent too. Got some Grand Theft Auto 5 going. We have it at 1440p with the high settings. We got an average of 51 FPS, a minimum of 18 FPS, and a maximum of 57 FPS. Not a terrible experience, pretty decent, looked pretty good. Definitely playable, I gotta say. Last but not least, we have some CS2 fired up here. We have it at 1080p with the lowest settings, and I really apologize, but MSI decided to take a shit on me and I was not able to record the frame rates for this game, so you gotta take my word for this one. This was pretty okay. I thought this game would get a lot more frame rate. I thought this game would get a lot more frames on this graphics card, but it didn't. It was alright. You could definitely play. It's definitely a playable experience. Alright guys, we finished testing out the GTX 1050 Ti, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about this card. I really think that this card is pretty average. It did pretty okay, it did bad in some scenarios, and it did pretty good. For its age, and for what tier of a card it was back then, and how it performs now, it's not too bad. I will be giving this a bogus score, and I'll give it a fair one too. I'm gonna give it a 6.7 out of 10 bogus score. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more content, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.